Hi, this is Veston speaking, and this is yet again another episode of Cartoon Theory. Before we begin, I have to first point out that one of my favorite YouTube reviewers, Shadowstreak, has talked about the trailer for the live-action remake of the Powerpuff Girls for the CW that never came into fruition. And I'm glad that didn't happen. And I can't say I blame him for hating it, because you can't imagine the girls in live action. They were much better in cartoons. The other thing is, unless you have the creator Kraven Kraken and the original three voices of the main girls on staff, you can't reinvent the wheel. So don't ask me to see the trailer because it's just so bad. But on a cheerier note, he talked about some good news that came out of his video. For instance, he talked about how Jellystone gave the Powerpuff Girls an appearance, as well as brought back the original voices of Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup, Kathy Cavadini, Tara Strong, and E.G. Daly, respectively. C.H. Greenblatt knew what he was doing because he was a huge fan of the Powerpuff Girls, and in my opinion, I think Greenblatt would be great at a Powerpuff revival. Craig and Greenblatt, if you're listening to this, please make it happen. Oh, and if you're interested in hearing Shadowstreak go into full detail about the episodes, he has a podcast here on YouTube called The City of Soundsville where he and RJ App talk about the Powerpuff Girls. They just finished talking about Season 1. Check out their podcast if you haven't already. Okay, with that aside, this question relates to Digimon, Digital Monsters, and its second season, Digimon Adventure 02. From what I heard, some people aren't very fond of this series, especially because of the new people like Davis, Cody, Yoli, and Ken. Billy and Wynn defer to detail on this. A link to his review is provided in the description. So the question is it really that bad? Well, to tell you the truth, no. I don't think it was that bad. I mean, I miss the old gang, but hey, at least TK and Kari were still on the show at the time. Though I do miss Wendy Lee as TK. So, was there any good that came out of the second season? Well, the answer is yes. In addition to Saban Entertainment still producing the show, this season managed to squeeze in some great episodes. For example, there was an episode where Mii visited Japan because at that time she had moved to America. And from the way she looks, her hair got a more pink makeover. Also, interesting fact, the voice of Mimi also was the voice of Cody. I never knew this until at least the 2010s. Her voice actress will still sorely be missed. Anyways, Mimi got a chance to see the digital world again and see Palmon again. You see, the show didn't want to give up on all the original people entirely, they just decided to have them join the new gang every now and then. Another good episode we got is Ken's defeat as the Digimon Emperor. After being destroyed, Ken finally opens his eyes and realizes the Digimon are indeed real. This, of course, caused him to have an emotional breakdown, having no clue he caused so much pain. It was so emotional that he discarded his Digimon Emperor outfit for good. He also lost a good friend, Wormmon. It caused him to remember the time when his older brother Sam died in an unfortunate car accident. If this didn't redeem him, I don't know what will. Man, when Derek Stephen Prince recorded this, he was really feeling a lot of emotion. After getting a second chance to change the air of his ways, Ken eventually switched to the good side and joined Digidestined. Anyways, several episodes later, in the Christmas episode, with the exception of Mimi, who was at the time living in America, we got all the original Digidestined to come back for this one. Not just TK and Kari, but also Tai, Matt, Sora, Izzy, and Joe. And they worked together with the new Digidestined to stop the random Digimon that came out of nowhere wrecking Matt's rock concert that Christmas Eve. This included the classic Digivolutions of the original Digidestined's Digimon into their champion forms to stop those surprise menaces. Talk about awesome, dude. With Tai and the others spending Christmas off from high school, this was pretty much the right time for them to be with the Digidestined again. And about Palmon, don't worry about her. She was sent to America to be Mimi's Christmas gift. Also, interesting fact, this episode actually aired on Christmas Eve 2000 in Japan. Very appropriate with where the episode took place. However, when it hit Fox Kids airwaves in 2001, it aired on March 24th. But I guess I can't complain seeing this was more action-based than Christmas-based. So you see, there was nothing wrong with Digimon Adventure 02. I just think the people who worked crazy for this were overreacting. But hey, if you're not a fan of the second season, that's fine. Everyone's allowed to have their own opinion. But that's all for this video. What are your thoughts on Adventure 02? Did you think it was good or bad? Please let me know in the comments. See you next time!